Hey friends, my name is Susan and today I'm going to be showing you some fun summer-inspired DIYs. These are super easy and they're all with pom-poms. So today you'll learn how to make something like this bath mat. So if you want to know how to make that, keep watching and let's get on with the video. So the first DIY is the Pom Pom rug. I saw this idea off of BuzzFeed Nifty a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh, I should try that out, that looks pretty cool. So the first thing that you need is a non-slip bath mat, which I found at the dollar store, which was obviously $1, so that's a great deal. And this is definitely the most time consuming. It took me like 3 hours to make the pom-poms, but it's like definitely worth it. So go make this. The next thing that you're gonna need is yarn because, yeah, you kind of just need the yarn to make the pom-poms. I decided to choose 5 different colors, but it really doesn't matter how many you choose. You could choose 1 or 55. Who knows? Whatever floats your boat, friends. So the next thing that you're gonna need is something in a a cylinder-like canister. I just used a thing of hairspray because that had the proper circumference that I was looking for, but you can really use anything that's a cylinder. You also need scissors so you can cut the yarn unless you want to cut that with your bare hands, so good luck with that if you choose to do that. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take one of your spools of yarn and you're just going to basically take the end of the yarn and pull about 10 feet of yarn out and then basically set that off to the side. Then you're going to have to pull a piece of string that's about 1 foot long off of the spool of yarn and basically cut that and then set it to the side. Then you'll take the end of the yarn and basically wrap it around the cylinder a bunch of times. I wrapped it around about 60-ish times, and then once you're done with that, you'll just cut it off. Then take the string that you set aside earlier and put it in front of you. And take the string around the cylinder and slowly pull it off and place it in the middle of the string. Tie the string over the ball of yarn, and what I basically did was I tied it around twice in the front before I flipped the ball around and tied it around twice in the back. Trim off the excess string from the pom-pom. There will be a bunch of loops on the pom-pom, so basically just cut all of these loops in half on both sides. Then I just trimmed off the strings that were either too long or just were wonky looking, that didn't fit in with the rest of the length of the strings. Take the bath mat and flip it around, and basically what you're going to do is weave the pom-pom strings through the holes and tie it underneath the bath mat. And just repeat these steps until you complete the entire bath mat. The next DIY is the pom-pom flip-flops, and in this DIY you'll make the pom-poms the exact same way that you did in the previous one, only in this one you'll need a glue gun and flip-flops. The pom-poms are made the exact same way, so cut off the string, wrap around the cylinder, cut knot and cut again. The final step of this DIY is to hot glue gun the pom-poms onto the straps of the flip-flops. And this is the rest of the flip-flop DIY. It's quite easy, so go make this. The final DIY is the Pom Pom monogram letter. This is definitely the easiest out of the 3 DIYs, and you'll need a monogram letter, which you can get at any craft store. I just painted mine white so it matched better with the yarn I chose. Just like the other 2 DIYs, you'll make the pom-poms literally exactly the same, so you'll probably be a pom-pom making expert by now. All you need to do now is hot glue gun the pom-poms onto the letter and bam, you're done. Congratulations.